Let us begin. So, last time we left our bunch of
Heroes. That's what you're
heroes.
trying to say.
Uh, I mean, let's just say some of them are trying, I suppose. They have defeated a bunch of hags, but as it turned out, it was not the entire coven that was harassing the city of Las Harf, and it seems like there is still some killing to be done. Sadly, the hags didn't have any loot with them. The area is slightly more disturbed from all the spells that were being thrown around. And after a bit like a half an hour or something like 40 minutes of healing session, constantly
Group
treating
therapy.
wounds. Yeah, group therapy, yeah. Uh, you are good to continue as you're basically following the path from good survival check. Essentially, it seems like if you want to go through the ground area, there's this passageway through the caves as you are like in the mountainous regions. So you might be guessing the coven's home might be either in the mountain or maybe like in a different section.
You can
That
fly, right, Kurzel? You don't need to take any sneaking
yes,
caves.
and or other than that, it's possibility of flying, but it might be harder to spot your target from the skies. Not impossible,
I'm,
just
I'm sure we'll find a witch's flying fortress there. Don't worry. Mm.
that was like 2 campaigns ago.
Mhm.
Wouldn't it be the first time we found a flying fortress in one of Matt's games?
Exactly. Clearly, Matt is just like showing us a new home base, this flying fortress. Mm. But yeah, we have no other course but to move forward. So what do you want? Do you want any checks or do we just move onwards?
I mean, if you go through the cave, because that seems like to be the pathway
Kurzel can't fly,
on the
so
ground.
yes.
Yes, and well, I mean, I want to say you're strong, but looking at your attributes, I mean, Helgander has +2 to his strength, but Behemoth, yeah, I don't think it's within strength of the Frost Drakes to like carry. I'm not even sure how I want to say how
How
fat,
do I
like
say? I
how
don't think
much
it.
Crucial weighs.
How does it may their physical strength maybe not, but I don't think their emotional strength would like let them have Cursor ride on their backs. Mm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's also that, like, considering how the characters were played, I cannot imagine, like, either of the Drakes being like, oh, hop on, Kurzol, even if they were able to do it. Alright. So, as you'll be...
The day that
Yeah, go ahead.
Helgander let Kurzel ride on his back is the day that Kurzel rides on. I mean, is that Helgander rides on Kurzel's back.
Yes. Don't worry, we'll have the finale where it's like, fine, I'll trust you this one time, and it rides into the finale on in the back of Heliganda.
And he just does a flip, drops him.
Exactly. Drop in.
Do a barrel roll.
Right, so as you'll be
Okay,
stepping into the cave, it's large enough for you to fit in without having to like hunch and squeeze too hard. However, it is not large enough for you to like walk next to one another. You have to go like in a line, and there is really not that much space to fly in general. Just like just enough to hover above the ground. And I would like all of you, if you want to make me a perception check. This is gonna be against a stealth DC or something. So, le perception, please.
Would be one in.
Only if we want to.
Mm-hmm. You can always let yourself be ambushed. Matt doesn't mind.
Yeah.
If I wanted to let myself be ambushed, I would have not as good of perception. Except that perception's initiative.
Alright, I might have to. I'm about to
What?
reload this thing because none of my rolls are showing up.
You get up to 22.
Yeah, I see on the chat plus your die showed for me.
Scroll up and down in chat. Do you see Hello Gunder's and Colonel's perception check?
I
Yes.
already hit reload, so give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, because last thing I saw was a D20 being rolled, and I didn't see anything new in the chat.
You probably just had to scroll down.
We'll see.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, so with those checks, you do not detect anything unusual until it's too late. Hellgander, with a 25, it was not enough to beat the DC 28. However, Hellgander is the first one to realize that as you were crossing through the cavernous system, which is not exactly a maze, like without a survival check, you are able to pretty much have a solid idea where you need to go. However, you react a little bit too late, as Hellgander's nostrils are hit with a faded but still a smell of charred corpses. And just around the corner, you spot, as it's later revealed, a haunted trap left by the hags. As suddenly this visage of burned, sacrificially burned corpses erupts in a raging spectral inferno that fills the area, and the screaming, howling, haunted forms of those that were horrifically burned in here, those phantom flames, start raging, and I would like everyone to make me a basic will save.
Well. Attributes. Will. Oh my god, Behemoth does not want to get the cook.
And as a
None.
reminder, yeah, everyone starts with 1 hero point. Okay, so DC was 23, so Hellgander succeeded, Behemoth critically succeeded, because that's a natural 20. Critical success, and Kurzol failed. So,
Let's see what happens.
yeah, you take damage. So, if you succeeded, you take half. If you critically succeeded, you take none. Yeah, if you failed, you take full.
Eternal Flame is such a flame.
Mouse. Hellgunner's gonna do a thing.
Alright?
Eat the fire!
Yep.
Jump down. It's good for you.
Because it saves me from taking extra damage.
Alright. I will allow if anyone tries to, but because yeah, you are free to. The hound doesn't really stop you. It's basically an effect that happened when you were in the area, and you are free to just bolt out of there if you wish. If anyone wants to, you can make a It's a hound, so I think it would be a religion, but because of who made it, I would also accept an arcana check to figure out what it is and how you can disable it.
Well, you said the magic word.
Arcana or religion, if you want to even delve with that. Other than that, you can
I mean, Arcana is literally the magic word.
try to.
Religion. I'm apparently better knowledge. Oh, fuck me. Attributes minus the arcana for initiative.
All right. So even as if you were even trying to like swinging out those like haunted ghosts or not, up to you. You can with those checks, you definitely know this is not an like enemy, it's a hound, and you know those are created with specific circumstances. And it's sadly not a matter of like we hack it or like kill it to death with magic. Each hound has a specific way to disable it, and while Helgander Behemoth and in the spur of the moment, partially being distracted by the flames, cannot think of anything. Kurzel, I'm not gonna tell DCs, but I'm gonna say that the skill checks needed to disable it is either diplomacy, as the rage in those flames, in those burned souls is felt, so attempt to calm them down, or religion to exorcise them. However, the DCs are quite high.
What do you say? It's not quite what?
The DCs for those skill checks, so either diplomacy or religion to disable the hound, are quite high.
Very well. Other, do I have to make another will save if I fail, or what happened?
No, this was like something you like in the spur of the moment you were able to figure it out, and you have an option to like, do you attempt to do something, or do you try to like bolt through the area so that the
Cursor will attempt to put things right. Sea spirits. Sea spirits. Do not let the hags hold you here anymore. Go to the great beyond and join your kin. Diplomacy.
that's a fail.
That's a fail. Very tragic. Do I want to reroll
And
that? I think I'll just accept it. They don't want to listen. Fix that.
And then you died.
Yep, Cursor takes 200 fire damage and dies.
Yeah.
Alright, Cursor's dead.
No. Okay, I need to specify. Yes, as you try to reach them, sadly the wards are not enough. So please give me a DC 23 will save.
Yeah, that's what I asked if I do it again, but easy to
Right,
see.
that's a success. So that's gonna be half of what I'm gonna roll. And as Kurzel was doing that, Behemoth and Helgander.
Helgander's getting out of the way. He has no time to spend with the dead.
Alright, so yeah, Kurzel would also realize after like another this searing stink of pain that the rest of his companions are like proceeding through. I need to. Okay, doesn't have Arcana.
The key is to word everything like it's below you. Helgander's not running from the haunts, it's below him.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Even out of curiosity, I. Oh, but no. Alright. So, I take it Kurzel doesn't attempt to try again.
Do
it again. Do it again.
did it look like any of them were like close to listening, like willing to give it a shot, or were they completely there? Basically, I'm asking about the skill DC. Like, does seem like he has a challenge.
Let's see. You rolled.
Currently.
You have plus 15. You need to roll like above a 10 on a die.
Mhm.
So
That's a
you have like
possible.
probably like around 50% or slightly less chance to succeed.
Like,
About
Curse will
50-50.
attempt one more time. We might have to ask healing for our AFK party members afterwards, but either way, you will attempt it one more time to let them go to the final rest. Hey, let's go. Hmm. Yeah,
All right.
fighting through their pain, the burning, Turtle implores them once more to let go, be free. Hmm.
And this time, goes saying that you are actually standing strong in the face of the flames, and your voice carrying authority, boosted by the fact that you are on fire. I mean, not literally on fire, but being burned and yet not succumbing to the pain. This time, the weight of your words hits the spirits, the tormented, burned victims. And with a critical success, with a natural 20, the raging inferno subsides, and the spirits slowly dissipate in modes of light, their forms being granted freedom, passageway into the great beyond. The hound has been disabled.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Kershaw gives like a brief nod to the sky. Do not be bound anymore. Be free. And then they like start walking again. Let's go. We have some hags to hunt. Hmm. Hmm.
Alright. And as you will continue the journey, it takes around half an hour before you leave the cave. As it turns out, the Coven's home is not hidden inside a cave inside the mountain, but instead you will find yourself in like between the mountains, in like these like low valleys that are don't really have any proper way above the ground. You just need to like find it with a tunnel. Foggy, darkened forest area, and without even a skill check needed, you can sense in the air the smell of foulness, that stench of that something is not right in here. And I think this is how we will need to do it. Because we're missing some party members and I needed to adjust the encounter almost on the fly.
Well,
Yeah,
how
we're
you
good
at
at flying. 2/3 of us can fly.
Mm.
But you're not flies, you're dragons. Shush. Hmm.
Uh,
Says you.
Anyway, fly.
Pretty much my character's pretty gonna say is like, "Where have you led us, you fool of a troll?"
Mhm. Well, where we are needed. Hmm.
Needed. Only death is here.
Yes, we're here to fix that.
Only the death we bring. Don't tell me you are afraid. Tip my kin.
It does not fear me. Just the stench of it is unpleasing.
I rather enjoy the stench of my dead foes.
Well, pleasant or not, we are not here to let it continue. We are here to rip it out in its core and mend its blades. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, let us be onwards. But yes, before we go any further, Cursor will be like, anyone got any healing, please?
Hold on, I don't remember if Donut set any actions that I can just simply use.
I mean, there's his treat injury, which just kind of takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I hope that maybe he had like already macro, but no. Actually, wait, he has this. Okay, that's the hell. Okay, he would usually go for. Wait, master or expert? Let's say expert.
I think he does expert because he can hit the DC easier.
I think you're being more bonuses than you're.
That was a shit roll. But you know what? Like, I don't
Nope, I'll take it.
recall how he
No, it's fine.
usually
Cursor will
does
take
it. Alright. So, you will, after... Yeah, let's just... That also takes 10 minutes as you are traveling, then another, and will find yourself in a snowy, covered in a cold, wintry fog part of the forest, hidden in the shadows beneath the mountains at the bottom of the valley. And even through a fog, you are able to see you can see the ominous-looking altar of sorts, or like the ritualistic circle in the middle, where we believe the rest of the coven is moving about. I already moved the tokens of our non-present party members and the other members of this encounter to the side.
Alright.
It's like this is like also happening in this encounter, but like in the background because I cannot be bothered to
They're
do it.
battling random hacks.
Yeah.
They're
But
hacking about.
yeah, if we had the entire party, like the Blood Hag, the Winter Hag, and the other one in the circle, all will be like part of the regular encounter, but I have to adjust.
Yes. That you said it.
Seems reasonable.
Adjusting on the fly is part of the job after all. Mm-hmm.
And even flavor-wise, they're probably still in the same fight as us. We're just moving them off to the side for
Yes,
our
that's how
in-game
it.
benefit.
Yeah, that's how it works exactly. And you can go with initiative because clearly, as you arrive, one of the spells even before the initiative that Winterhawk uses to control weather. So the fog thickens, the blizzard, the winter storm seems to be getting even more ferocious, And it's absolutely clear that the hags are not interested in talking, and the one the even creepier looking one in the middle, the one that looks like a leader. Oh, the nightmares I will inflict upon you. Alright, I'm just gonna make the roll so that we don't too long. And then just like flick its bony hands and from that circle to their sides, the sides of the hug. You'll see similar looking undead you have faced once before that are propped up from the ground. From as you realize, a part of there are some remains strewn across the ritualistic circle. If you were to guess, well, some of the kidnapped had to be used for something.
So yeah.
Yeah, and the hug, the main hug, will begin. I'm just looking at the available options. Alright. You see as the hug makes a symbol, mutters something, and then it disappears.
Oh no.
And I will actually hide the token because you can still. Right, and then what's its movement? Oh, okay.
Alright, so I'm back. I can't remember. Did we rest enough to where we got our spells back?
We did not.
Alright.
Well, then we're in a pickle.
Oh, that's alright. I have backup plan.
Yeah, I don't believe there's oh right, I forgot to click the begin encounter. Okay, so the hag did its turn, and Helgander.
Peliconder's going to fly to.
Just don't get too close.
What?
Just don't get too close because what I got planned.
Is going to fly here. Activate his Eye of the Arc Lords. And then try to discern the location of the invisible witch.
Right. As a reminder, because that's how I did it with that earth elemental. Discerning is in a specific radius and range. I'm gonna double check and look it up at the Uh, okay, seek. Okay, so the DM determines the area. Okay, because I don't see on the token, how high are you flying?
I'm on the ground.
Ah, okay. Okay, because you're using that.
I just use my fly speed to move across the ground
Mhm.
instead.
Okay, and this foggy. Okay, make cone. Use a cone template, 90 feet range, and show me like which area you are targeting.
How do I put a cone template down?
It's on the left side when you have token controls, you have measurement controls, and you have circle template, cone template.
Okay, drawing tools.
Measurement controls. It's like it should be like a second icon from the top.
Oh, I see. Okay. Like that.
Yeah. Okay. Please give me a perception check.
Let's not roll a 3.
Alright. Yeah, with 3 17 would have not been enough, but I'm pretty sure with a 32, that's definitely gonna be enough. Of course, the invisible spell is still active. However, you are able to determine. And actually, I'm just gonna. Because actually, okay, maybe they. I think they changed something because now you still do not see the token. Unless, oh right, it's. This is undetected. It should be hidden in that case. Let's see, do you see it now? Yeah, now I
And
see
the
it.
Helligund roll, call out its location to his allies.
Alright. As a reminder, seek is an action, so you move.
Yep.
So I think
That was all 3.
that's also free. Yeah. Alright. Baymov.
Alright. Since we used up, I'm low on spells, I'm gonna first do this.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, as you are engaging this vile night hack in combat, trying to put an end to this coven's actions, add yourself 1 hero point for this battle.
Nice.
Alright, and then I am going to cast this.
Eruption.
So we'll put the first one
Just
here
on
on
the
top
edge.
of them. And
I'm planning to jump in and attack, so try and make sure I can land on the side 10 feet. Yeah, that works.
It's just one of those, like, yeah, you can use an AoE to find it, but now you know where to drop the AoE.
Well, I had 2 things I was going to do.
That's fair.
Okay.
Because I
So
was good.
Hmm.
It was either that or
Go
use something else, and I would have been able to see where it was at regardless. Oh, you cheeky. Alright, here goes the damage.
Reloads to forward.
yeah, so one zombie fails, so that's gonna be full. The second one critically failed, so that's gonna be doubled. And the night hack succeeded. Not a critical success, but still a success. So that's gonna be halved.
Mhm. Yep. And the one that critically fails also takes 1d6 bleeding. So here goes the bleeding.
As you realize, the Black Frost zombie is unaffected by bleed.
Whatever
We'll
black
take.
goo is bleeding, it's not hurting.
It's almost as if they're zombies or something.
Yeah. Well, they'll still take piercing damage going through it.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep. Yeah, because I don't know if the arcane bonded counts as only one action to cast that spell.
It's an action to use the arcane bond, and then probably 2 actions to cast the spell.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know what that icon actually means.
Oh no, the drain thing is free action.
Okay.
And then 3 actions for Coral Eruption.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what the icon meant. That's what was throwing me
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, okay,
Which
so
I guess
that's.
is a good thing since Corruption's 3 actions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright. So now it's Kurzul time.
I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna do Blazing Drive. Meow. Bonk. Roll me a DC 24 basic reflex save. A cursor flies in.
But I will.
Hello?
Oh,
No. And that's me. Oh, we did
Is
it.
it a dirt?
sorry about that.
There we go.
It is a dirt.
It's a dirt.
I'll have to adjust the encounter.
Just, you know, shenanigan it. More enemies, more witches. What do you think you're best? Hmm.
I mean, I'm just gonna put, yeah, Tetrick and Cat and a Blood Hack in actual combat.
It's a blood
Yeah.
hack. Shit.
Yeah, so the Night Hack doesn't take damage at all. That's a critical success. And that's your turn.
Yes, I said that's attack. Hmm.
Alright. Before I get to the zombie, give me just a second to turn the lights on because it's getting dark and my eyes hurt. Right, so this one, I believe it will be taking damage as it's going over this thing.
Yep. 3 piercing for each square it goes through.
Alright. So those zombies are not especially smart. They're just gonna go in the simplest line. That's like what? 1, so that's 3, 6, 9.
Alright.
9 damage as that zombie is like and it's goes at Kurzol. And with the remaining 2 actions, and go with the fist with its claws. Just enough to hit, and then with the last action, missing badly. That's 1 strike, deals that much. And same as before, even though these creatures usually are creatures of the winter and death, they usually deal cold damage, not void, but these ones have been also corrupted. That was this one, and this one will spend all of its free actions. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it's not even able to get to Helgander itself, but like and taking 6 points of piercing damage. Alright. Now, let's put Tetrick in the combat order. I'm gonna adjust your position there. We just put the non-present party members and others to the side. If you want, you can roll initiative.
Alright.
Only if you want to.
I should mention that. Please roll initiative.
I'm just
So
being a contrarian.
I'm gonna. Oh, also, everyone starts. So that we can also start this session with 2 hero points.
Oh, neat. I have to pull up the character sheet.
How to put you? Yeah, let's actually change it so the pack was to the side. That we could have been with the rest of the party, pretty much.
Okay.
And you know what? As it happens, you roll just enough that you can like still get your turn.
Mm. Okay. Let me just double check the distance. So that should hit.
Hmm.
That's gonna be 3 actions, so...
Yep.
Okay, that actually failed.
Only 14.
Still, damage is damage.
Yep. Oh, it's also difficult terrain. Cool. Yep, it's my turn. I used all 3 of my little pings.
Yep. Alright. What this one is gonna do? Have a lot of fun stuff. Okay. I'll spend an action to move. It's one action and then... Damn, there are so many good choices. Let's take that strength away from you. And two actions. Gonna cast a spell at Kurzo.
Not very rude. Cursor will try and smack him if she's still in range.
And
It's a big
that's...
opportunity.
Actually, she moved. Wait, do not see. You probably, because she didn't gather steps, you might have had a chance to swing as she was moving away.
Yeah, when she moves away, I get to smack. So hopefully that works out.
I'm gonna.
And then she gets to do our thing.
Yeah, 23.
26 on her, but I don't think that hits.
Yeah, 23 is a miss.
Yep, smite me away, I guess.
Yeah, and of course, with casting that spell, the invisibility would go away because that was not heightened. And now, yeah, please give me a fortitude. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I'll see a fortitude. I still first need to hit you. That's fair.
It's a hit.
Okay, and then save. Okay, it's a fail.
26 is a failure. That's oof. No, I'll add Enfeeble 2 to myself. Just not good.
Yep, and that's one of the at-will spells.
Yes.
Oh, I have many more tricks. Yes, that was 3 actions. Elegant.
Let's see. Nothing's really grouped up anymore, and there's a zombie next to me. And so I'm gonna fight this zombie next to me. I forgot to target him.
24 is enough to hit. So you can, yeah, roll damage.
And then just shield for my follow-up. And that is my turn. As I claw the shit out of a zombie.
Nom nom nom.
Alright. So before Behemoth, the blood hack. So wait, that's difficult terrain. So gonna be 10, 20, 30. So that's already 2 actions. Let's call it 40. So definitely 2 actions to just even get. Now as she's looking quite irritated, stepping out from that storm, and will. Feet, 30 feet. Spent its last action. He's probably pushing up there. As like cranks its neck. We'll have some fun. And yeah, now Behemoth.
Alright. Since everyone's too spread out right now, let me see something. Let's see. Yeah, they're within 20 feet, so I will cast it. I'm gonna use my second prepared fireball.
Alright. There is the burst.
Trying to think. Zombie or the other hag? What do you guys think?
Hag.
Hag is definitely more of a threat.
Alright.
Like 100%. Zombie's a zombie.
Let me make the saves. Starting with the blood hack. And that's a success, so that's gonna be half damage. And for the night hack, the leader of the coven.
Oh!
Out of all possible things, that's a critical one. Roll damage. Alright, so for blood hack that's halved. Which, as the fire will dissipate, you realize that the blood hack was not bothered by the fireball. However, night hack well fails, that's gonna be doubled. Looks
Remember, a blood hag is what we felt last time that burst into flames.
looks mighty irritated.
I like how I scroll over top of it. It says perfectly fine and barely injured at the same time.
Because there's 2 add-ons showing that.
Perfectly injured, I think is what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm.
I mean, barely injured. Anyways, that was 2 actions fireball.
Yep. And I am going to fly over. Oop. Let me select this again. And I'm going to fly over to here for my last action.
Fireball doesn't keep good terrain, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. Kurzol.
Zombies and hags. What a problem, what a conundrum. Mm. Move up and strike. What a shot. Hey, it's a hit.
That's a hit.
Give me a second, and then I also add the damage to the garden now. That's not there.
Alright. Okay. So this one, again, not being smart, gonna charge in the straight line. So taking another 3 points of damage.
Yep.
And spending remaining 2 actions to strike at Kurzol.
There it is.
And for the last action... Nope, so only 1 hit. That's that. And then the second one steps up to Helgander and tries to smack him. Second action, attack. And then the third action. Alright, so 1 hit. Patrick, we are back to you.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, can I
Yes.
do?
A reaction.
Yes. Just trying to figure out where the button is. To like have my shield take it.
Hey, you know what? I'll just do this for now.
Julius, you know where that button is?
Sorry, what? Which button?
To have my shield take the hit.
Oh,
That's
you see the block on the attack? Like Black Frost Zombie hit.
Yeah, there's a last icon.
Oh, there is a block.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a block icon.
Click on that and you click on damage and it like blocks. And it's really nice.
Oh, I click block, then I hit damage. Okay. Okay.
Yep. I'm just listening. Alright. As per usual.
Okay, the hack. Now it is quite irritated with that bleed. Okay, so it's gonna step in this direction, provoking from Kurzol. So before I move, you can like make the attack because then it makes weird problems with range. The 19 hits.
Yours will be smacking. That's a 10.
Alright.
I realized what I should have done last round. Oh well.
It's
Mhm.
moves here. Oh, let's use that against the right. And then for its last remaining actions, the Night Pack will cast a spell on you. Utilizing the power of the Coven, she casts Dominate. Please give me a will save, Kurzul.
No. Why do I have to will? I don't wanna. Hey, you succeed. That's cool.
That's a success.
Mhm.
The future King of the Trolls will not bow to anyone's authority but its own. However, you do get stunned one, so applied it your token, and the hack just. Alright. And that was their free actions. Alright. Damage. Persistent damage coming through again.
Persistent damage for the win.
More that.
No capes. Let's see.
Alright.
Well,
That's a nice roll.
Yeah, that's a very good damage.
he's not feeling good.
Grab a shield on myself again. That's my turn. I got the zombie handled if you guys want to deal with the hags.
I don't know how well bleeding would work on a blood hag. Nothing. I was thinking of putting my pet onto the blood hag.
I mean,
But I
it
don't
can't
know
hurt.
how much bleeding would do
I'm out
to
of
it.
spells, so basically.
You know
I have
bleeding
no full
affects the
set
night hag,
left.
so I might put it on them.
Let's see. Okay, so this one will. Move like that. And let's see. mm, 30 feet, how sad.
I'm just outside.
You know what? Tetrick cannot fly. The other two can. Elgander with the rest of the remaining actions. The Blood Hack will cast a spell on you. Elgander, please give me Fortitude save.
Oh. I did not click the button.
Yep, 21 is a failure.
In that case... How about a 22?
22 is also a failure.
No,